Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm a few minutes late today. Had to change locations. But the show must go on. The show must go on. My name is Anthony Stewart. I'm the president of American Classic Agency. I'm still getting used to saying that after 2 years now. But I tell you this, I'm having the time of my life. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing right now is to be in business with the great people at American Classic Agency, also known as ACA. And that's not Affordable Care Act. We were around before Affordable Care Act. This is American Classic Agency, founded in January of 1995. All right, founded in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. And that's one of the reasons why we are going back to Jacksonville, Florida for our 2024 kickoff meeting, January the 19th. So we are super excited about that. We have a lot of great things going on. Hello there, Miss Robin, Faith, Saran, and Maria Mimey. So how y'all doing this afternoon? So I am ready to go, and I'm going to be very brief today because I have a 5:30 and a 7 o'clock workshop and a 9 o'clock with one of our leaders who's really doing some phenomenal things. His name is Kenji Ridley, based out of Philadelphia. And so I just want to be able to support everybody. We are ramping up for 2024. Just coming off of a great weekend with my fraternity brothers, celebrating 50 years of service to Prince George's County. So it's all about service with me too. For those of y'all that know me, I'm big on service. You know, I'm big on giving back, spending time, pushing people up. That's what life is all about, making someone else's life better. One of my big brothers is on the line, big brother Aaron Combs. Hey, Shelly, how y'all doing? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my topic. My topic is the 3 C's, all right? The 3 C's to be successful at American Classic Agency in 2024. The 3 C's, right? So for those of y'all that work with me, you're going to hear me talk a lot about that in 2024. I believe there are 3 C's that you're going to have to be successful in any business, not just here at ACA, but any business. The 3 C's that you're going to have to live by and adopt in your lifestyle. And the first C is conviction. You gotta have conviction in whatever it is you're doing. I mean, you can't be lukewarm about it. I mean, you got to be able to see that whatever it is that you're doing, you truly believe in it, because people would tell if you don't. You know what I mean? You got to be convicted at whatever it is that you're doing, especially if you're in business for yourself. You know, people have to see your belief system. They got to see that you are all in order for them to even consider doing business with you in this day and time. So you got to be in it. You know, so we're going to be operating with conviction in 2024. And how do you get the conviction? Well, you got to be a believer in what you're doing, and you got to own what you're doing. You know what I mean? So if you're telling people to buy this particular product or service or whatever, let's say you're selling cars and you're driving a BMW, but you're selling Mercedes, saying Mercedes are the best thing, then you should be driving a Mercedes or whatever the situation is. Y'all get it. So you got to have conviction. And conviction, nobody can give you conviction. That's something you got to develop on your own based on your actions, your experiences, and what you truly can demonstrate what you believe in. I think in this day and time, people are tired of what you say. People watch what you do, right? You know what I mean? Well done is always better than well said. So people watching what you do, you know what I mean? So if you know, it's all about leadership. And leadership has to have conviction. I don't care if it's a civic organization. I don't care if it's Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever it is. If you're going to lead anybody, you're going to do anything at a high level, you have to have conviction in whatever it is that you're doing. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So that's the first C, conviction. The second C, and you probably heard me say this before, but I'm a big believer. You got to be committed, right? I mean, you got to be committed to the cause. Many of you all probably heard me tell the story about the pig and the chicken. You know what I mean? For those of us that eat breakfast, you know, you think about it, you got the eggs, you got the sausage. I know you all eat turkey sausage and all that kind of stuff. You eat the healthy stuff and the bacon, turkey bacon and everything, right? And in order for us to eat that breakfast, that the chicken was just involved in the process. He just laid the egg and kept on going. But in order for us to eat this other stuff, that hog had to die. That hog was committed to the process. You got to be committed. I mean, nothing of any significance is going to work unless you are totally committed. You know, you hear this terminology or this acronym, you see AI all over the place now. But my AI is all in, right? That's my AI. Are we all in? Are you totally committed, right? Total commitment plus total freedom, right? Total commitment plus total focus will give you total freedom. TC plus TF equals TF. Total commitment plus total focus will give you total freedom. And I think we all want to be free, but it's going to take a serious commitment. Nothing will work. Your marriage won't work. Raising your children won't work unless you're totally committed to the process, right? AI, it's all in. That's what I'm saying. Are you all in? Right? You know, so right now we are training our sales force, whether you part-time, full-time, or in between time, is you got to be in one of three categories. You got to help 3 families a month. 3 to survive, 5 to thrive, and 10 to win. Right? That's what the chatter is on our team now. 3, 5, and 10. 3 to survive, 5 to thrive, and 10 to win. And we have so many people that are winning here at the ACA, especially our women. I'm so proud of them. I don't know what to do. They're doing a phenomenal job. So you got to have the conviction. You got to be committed. And the third C is you got to be consistent, right? You got to be consistent. It's never one big thing that's going to make you successful. It's a lot of the small things done on a consistent basis is what's going to make you successful long term. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent with everything. You got to be consistent with showing up. You got to be consistent with showing up on time. You got to have consistent activity, right? And a lot of times people say, well, you know, what do you mean by consistent? I said, well, for those of us that are Christians, right? You go to church on a Sunday, but Bible study is usually on Tuesday or Wednesday, right? Why is that? Well, you gotta consistently hear it, right? It's just like anything else, and it's the same way it is in business. You gotta consistently hear it. You gotta consistently do it, and after a while, it just becomes a habit, So you gotta be consistent with everything. Your message has to be consistent. And for those of y'all that know me, I'm pretty much I talk the same old stuff. I just talk it in different languages. But most of my stuff is always talking about financial services, how we can help people in our communities do better, be better, and do better for their families and their communities. The message is consistent. It's always about annuities, insurance, disability. It's never marketing T-shirts today and shoes tomorrow. It's the same thing. It's consistency, right? And that's really what it's all about. It's being consistent. Your message is consistent. Everything you do is consistent. Your appearance is consistent. You probably won't ever see me get on here and do a live at 5 with a T-shirt on. You probably won't ever see that. And I'm not going to have a shirt and tie on all the time, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a collared shirt. Matter of fact, 100% time it's going to be a collared shirt, at least, because I try to keep my appearance consistent. You know what I mean? And, my parents always told me, always try to look your best when you walk out the house, because you represent the brand, and the Stewart brand, in this case, the ACA brand. So you got to be consistent with everything. You know what I mean? So those are the 3 C's that I think is going to help us in 2024. whether you're with that company or not, but this is just in life and in business. Whether you're in the professional world or the government or whatever it is, you got to have conviction. You got to have the commitment. It can't be halfway. Either you got to be AI, you got to be all in if you're expected to work for long-term purposes, right? And then you got to be consistent. And if you do those three things, you're going to have success in whatever endeavor you choose to be in. So that's all I have for you today. Conviction, commitment, and consistency that will represent you and your brand or whatever it is to get you to big time success in 2024 and in 2023 also. As I said to the Leadership Council last week ago, the even year numbers has always been my best years in business. The even year numbers. And I read a list of everything that happened from 1998 all the way up to 2022, all the even years. I gave something of significance that happened in my business life, and I'll share it with you guys at our kickoff or sometime before that. But I don't know what's in store for 2024, but I believe in that something great is going to happen in 2024. We're going to do more in 2024. We're going to work more in 2024. We're going to give more of 2024. We're going to serve more in 2024. We're going to inspire more in 2024. There's a lot of good things going to happen in 2024. So just stay tuned and just keep your eyes on American Classic Agency. Thank you all for your time today. Hey, Lena, Pamela, good seeing all you guys. Faith, Tyra, all of y'all. And I'll see you again next Tuesday. For those of y'all that's in Texas, in Dallas, San Antonio, or anywhere in Texas, we're doing a open house business opportunity session this Saturday at 1 o'clock, and then the other one is at 6 o'clock. Inbox me for detail if you know of anybody that's in the Texas area that's really looking to do something special in 2024, where they're impacting their community and doing good for themselves and their family. Inbox me or give us a call at 301-794-4290. And we will tell you all about it and get you to this event. This is the last opportunity event of 2023. So you don't want to miss it. And if you miss it, inbox me anyway. And I'll tell you where you can go and find the details and hear about this wonderful opportunity here at ACA. All right. Thank you all for your time. And now I need to get ready because I said be consistent, right? So I need to be consistently on time for my 5:30 appointment. Talk to you all later. Have a great day and have a great week. And we'll talk next week. We'll have a Thanksgiving message for you next week. Just being thankful. I think that's going to be my title next week. Being thankful and what we should be thankful for. All right. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.